heard you mention that you don't do the leather and what you wear is also not of animals. So
Right.
how do you get around that?
I bought a Tesla. That everything inside the car is vegan and it doesn't take any fossil fuel. My job, I have a size 15, 16 shoe, is to have the least amount of footprint on the planet when I leave. So I literally made a decision. So you can be plant-based, but when you're vegan, you think about everybody and everything else. You think about the planet, you think about the person next to you, the animals, and yourself. So being a vegan, it used to sound like saying I was a vampire, and people didn't understand it. But I understood that the better I do, the nicer I am, the happier I am, anything around me is happy. Everything around me is great.
Do you think being a vegan made you a happier person?
Oh,
Were you
yeah.
sad before that?
Yeah, why you're sad is you're eating death, right? So if you become a casket, how happy can you be being a casket?
In a graveyard. You graveyard the animals.
Yeah, that's crazy. Dick Gregory decided, he said when he became a vegetarian, didn't know what it was, when he saw a sheriff kick his 9-month pregnant wife. And he was like, I would never be that evil or that angry to anything. Wow. So he wouldn't even do it to an animal. So I look
Is this your first meal of the day? It's now almost 6 o'clock.
It will be, yeah.
Really? You have no breakfast, no lunch?
No.
Because?
Well, because it's clear, based on thousands of years of human existence, that eating less is, if it's not starvation or malnutrition, it's good for you.
Because why? What does it do?
So we didn't know why it was good for you. We thought that it was slowing down metabolism, but it's not the case. What's happening is it's turning on, when I'm not eating, or if you choose not to eat for a meal or two, you're turning on the body's defenses against aging.
In our labs, we always have caloric restricted animal. Okay,
Yeah.
you take brothers, 2 groups, one eat whatever they want, the other gets 60% of that. And they live 40% longer and healthier. And people, and we know it since the 1950s, but people assumed that means that you give less for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
You just eat less throughout the day as opposed to, but that's not what it is though, right?
No. If we actually are giving them all the food throughout the day, they're thinner, but they don't live longer. So you need the fasting to upregulate the mechanism for aging.
Well, the trick to longevity is a term called hormesis, which is a little bit of stress on your body, biological stress. So running, bit of hunger, cold, heat.
Well, the current American diet is based on lies constructed by for-profit industry to sell you cheap food, toxic food that leads you to taking drugs. I always say the food you eat will lead to the drugs you must take. That's why it's called the Food and Drug Administration.
In my experience, every cancer can be cured in 2 to 16 weeks. Some cancers can be cured in minutes because every doctor in the world that's in office for 20 years or longer knows cases of spontaneous healing. There's even a book out called Spontaneous Healing by a guy I really don't like, and just stating that there are cases of spontaneous healing. That means if it's possible, we just have to find a way to access this. That's number one. So we all know about these. It also happened very often when people go to Lourdes or to these religious places, and it's not really the place that cures them, it's the expectation and the way to that place that cures them. The second, you get rid of acidosis and toxemia. The second, the body gets alkaline and oxygen rich, with juicing a lot of greens like chlorophylls. Everything that's green has a lot of chlorophyll, gives the body
cornstarch, soy lecithin, potassium bromate. Potassium bromate! This supermarket is trying to kill us! You! Potassium bromate, do you know what that is?
Are you okay, sir?
It is known to induce renal cell tumors, mesotheliomas of the peritoneum.
Can I call someone for you?
Call someone. You know what you're putting into our bodies? Death! Delicious strawberry flavored death!
Okay.
Welcome to the manufactured food environment,
where these cotton candy grapes are manufactured. Broccoli is manufactured. It's a man-made vegetable. These are apples for the modern food environment, which are manufactured. Where you got these massive blueberries manufactured by these R&D companies. You got organic bananas, the same size as a cucumber, Tomatoes are also manufactured, lacking the nutrients that they used to have. Where you have super sweet pineapples, not super sweet because in nature, but it's manufactured. Potatoes used to be the size of chickpeas, now they're manufactured to be massive because you pay for it based on its weight. Watermelons used to be tiny, now they're massive and they're seedless. Where do you think these whole wheat breads are made? Manufactured with sugar and vegetable oil? Our cooking oils are manufactured. Vegetables do not make oil. This oil is not made of these vegetables. And then you got all this stuff manufactured to be addictive, delicious, and convenient.
じゃあ実際にちょっと見てみてください。まず白を使って芯の部分を使っていきます。こんな感じでですね、はい、でこれ大変熱いので手につかないように はい、やっていただく時も注意呼びかけながらやってます。次緑いきますね。緑は結構多めまで入れるんですよ。ちょっと白にかぶさるような感じでちょっと形見えてきましたかね。元はこんな感じなんです。はい、でここからですよ。ちょっと固めてここ持ち場を作ります。よく見ててくださいね。いきますよ。ゆっくりこう下げて引っ張っていきます。こんな感じでこんな感じで今日お待たせしてしまったので大きくしてみました。こんな感じで、はい、サービスで広げてみました。ちょっと大きいので切っちゃいますね。で今元ができましたのでこれを丸めて形にしていきたいと思います。見えますか、後ろの方。はい、まず白い部分ですね。レタスとかキャベツとか真ん中に芯があると思いますので白い部分入れていきます。でこうやって丸めていきますね。ここ形整えていきます。まだですよ、まだですよ、ここからですよ。まだありますよ。で2枚目切った方も巻いていきます。でこうすることによってたくさん層ができますからね。でこんな感じで全部巻けました。これで形整えていきますよ。これでお水に入れます。